Once upon a time, the morning sun rose slowly over the green hills, painting the sky with golden light. Birds whistled from tall palm trees, and the village began to wake with the sound of cockcrow and children laughing. In the heart of the village, a little mud house with a thatched roof stood strong. This was the home of Okoro, the hard-working farmer, and his only daughter Arya. Arya's life began with both tears and hope. Her mother died the same day she was born. The villagers whispered sorrowfully, "Ah, how can a child enter this world and the mother leave immediately?" But her father refused to let despair swallow him. He held the tiny baby close, wiped her face and whispered, "You are my light, Arya. I will raise you with my two hands. You will be strong." From that day, father and daughter became inseparable. Arya grew up in the fields. At first, she was too small to hold the hoe, so she followed Okoro around, carrying little calabashes of water. She would sing loudly, making up songs to keep her father's heart light. "Father, the yam will grow. The corn will rise. Our farm will shine. Under the sky so wide." Okoro would laugh at her childish songs, pat her head and say, "My daughter, your voice is sweeter than the flute." By the age of 10, Arya was working like a woman. She weeded, planted, fetched firewood and cooked. She did all this without complaint. Her beauty began to glow early. Her skin was dark and smooth, her eyes sparkled like water under the sun, and her smile carried peace. The village boys noticed her. Some would pass by the farm, pretending to look for goats, just so they could greet her. Others would stand by the riverbank, waiting for the moment she came to fetch water. But Arya would only laugh at them and walk away. When she reached 21, suitors began to line up at Okoro's house. Some came with gifts of palm wine. Others came with bags of yam and kola nut. The elders of the village would whisper, "Arya is truly a treasure. Whoever marries her will find blessings." But each time, Arya shook her head gently. "Father," she would say, "I am not ready. My heart does not feel what it should feel." Okoro, though surprised, never forced her. He loved his daughter too much. But the villagers began to gossip. In the evening, when women gathered at the stream, their voices rose like drums. "Why is Arya refusing marriage? Is she waiting for a king? Beauty without a husband is wasted beauty. Maybe she has a spirit husband." They laughed, shook their heads, and carried the gossip home. Arya ignored them. Her heart longed for love that was true, not just any marriage. One bright market day, destiny brought something unexpected. The village square was full of noise. Traders shouting prices, women bargaining, children chasing one another. Arya was arranging fresh vegetables on a small wooden table. She wore a simple wrapper and her hair was tied neatly with a scarf. Her face shone even without makeup. That same day, a wealthy man named Ben entered the village. He was a real estate businessman from the city. He had come to buy land for a project. Tall, confident, and dressed in a neat white shirt, Ben carried himself with calm power. But when his eyes fell on Arya, something inside him stopped. She was not like the women he saw in the city. She was natural, graceful, and full of quiet strength. He watched as she smiled at an old woman who was too poor to pay for vegetables. Arya pressed the food into the woman's hand and said softly, "Take it, Mama. Go and cook for your children." Ben's heart melted. He asked a villager, "Who is that young woman?" The man replied, "That is Arya, daughter of Okoro." She is beautiful, hardworking, but she has refused every suitor in this village. Ben smiled quietly. Maybe she has been waiting for me. Days passed. Ben found reasons to visit the farm where Okoro and Arya worked. At first, Arya was shy around him. She had seen rich men before, proud and boastful, but Ben was different. He joined them in the field, his hands not afraid to touch the soil. He helped Okoro carry heavy baskets of cassava. He laughed freely, listened carefully, and spoke gently. Arya's heart, which had always been closed, began to open little by little. One evening, as the sun painted the sky,